This is a follow-up video to the previous one. This is my comparison between my old compact and my Dell XPS 15, which I just recently got. Figured I'd do a little review, a little follow-up review between these two. I was going to do this in the last video, but I decided not to, so I just figured I'd do this. So this is a 17-inch, 15-inch. I'm going to do a little fire up. I'm going to turn these things both on and see which one boots up faster. Oh. I think the battery's dead or something. Give me a second, plug this thing in. I don't know if it's the SATA or what it is, but something right here. Alright, so that failed. Anyway, this is already fired up. You hear that loud fan roaring over there? Okay, hurry up. I don't get all day for this. And my Dell's already fired up. See, this is the reason why I bought a new computer, because I needed a laptop with that can edit HD videos. I'm just gonna turn this off and I'll. Okay, the thing just went black. It's probably mad at me because I bought a new computer. Oh, poop. I don't know what this compact is doing. I mean, my new Dell is already fired up, all ready to go, and this thing is still giving me a hard time. So, as you see, let me just see if I can minimize this. Yeah, this is taking forever. See how much faster that was. This thing is still loading in the thing. There we go. I wanted to see if I can sort these. Or view, so these are medium. These are medium icons. They're both from Windows 10. This thing originally ran Windows 7. The battery on this thing died, so that I couldn't run it. And it's almost like there's no comparison here. Like, this Dell is obviously better than the compact, but I want to just do a little speed test. I can't run Geekbench because I'm not paying for that. If it's free, it's free. I don't really know. This right here is slow, and it doesn't have Intel. I had AMD Vision in the olden days, and then I erased Windows 7. I put a new partition on there. Now it's running Windows 10, but it's not properly installed, so it's a bit buggy. I could just give it a layer, or better yet, throw it out. But I know that if I do that, it's gonna blow up. And this Dell is obviously gonna be a good replacement. Now, PCs are better. Nice smooth Intel Core i7 NVIDIA, and nothing much on the Dell, on the compact. I will have to install some like newer oh boy, forget it. Brain fog. Newer pictures, desktop backgrounds for the Dell. But the Dell is obviously the #1 beast. It's no comparison who's better. I mean, that even has fingerprint sensor. This thing right here, it doesn't even have that. And yet the trackpad on this thing is so small. It's all physical. And it has a hard drive. Keys don't light up. Bad speakers. Bad video drivers. There's no comparison. It's just Dell is just better, you know, and it beats the lineup at 100%. So I'm gonna give full score to Dell, which is my machine. So I'm gonna attempt to turn this thing off. This thing must have ran Windows 95 or something back in the old days. See, I just click that thing, it's still taking forever. I mean, no. Oh, stupid. Now I gotta wait for the thing to restart. That's what it's telling me. Oh, it's restarting. I don't want to restart. I want to shut off. I picked this cover right up, the laptop, up it right up, and it fired right up. Haha. I just love Windows. Now watch this. Haha. Fires right down. First try. It's gonna let your fire shut down. Haha. It's still trying to shut down. Now this is about an inch thick. Really, it's really an inch thick. I'm gonna review my tablet tomorrow. I will say Android is not as good as Apple when it comes to their tablets and iPhones, but Windows beats Mac in a fist fight, 10-0. Mac is just not good for, don't even compare. Of course, what do I know? I've never used it, but I can almost tell that Mac is just not as, it's just not superior to Windows. Windows was here first. Windows is what I've always used. Another years me being on this earth, and Windows is my choice of OS. But Android has a lot of bugs. Literally, it does. Okay, hear that disk spinning. The XPS does have cooling fans, but it doesn't. It's not nearly as loud as that. You just get a sudden burst of hot air, and there it is. If both laptops ran around the same speed, I'd probably be done with this video before now. This is why I uploaded this on my first channel. It took so long because it was just I just had to fight this thing all the time. I mean, with a computer like a Dell, or a Mac or whatever, who needs a desktop? It has all the power you need right there, right in your lap. This thing is scanning and repairing a disk and updating my system. Apparently, something went wrong with it in the drawer, so it's a bit screwy. You know, I could probably take a nap and this thing will still be updating. I'm not even joking. And this thing doesn't even have its own bag. I have to use this Aflac bag to carry the thing in. I'm looking into buying a case for my XPS, but I don't know when I should do it. I mean, I bought this thing. I bought a mouse with it. I figured I'd buy a case with it, but then I decided I should probably wait, and I did. I might have to cut this video a little bit. It's just taking just so long. And it asked me which operating system I want to pick, Windows 10 or the Windows setup. So I picked Windows 10. I mean, with the setup doesn't really do anything different. It still boots Windows. It just boots somewhat differently. And I had to buy an external installer disk from Microsoft's website, which cost $120. That was like 2 or 3 years ago when I did that. 2.5, 3 years ago, something like that. So this thing's still updating. I'm at hit. Alright, I got this thing. I got it booted to the lock screen. I just don't know what the cursor is. I personally don't really care how bad this thing acts right now. Because, I mean, I got a new computer like I said I was going to do, and after about a year of me keep yandering about it, saying, oh, I'm going to buy a new computer, I finally got one. And this thing is acting worse than before because of it. And I was going to buy a Mac. I even did a video earlier in 2018 saying that I was going to buy a Mac. Then after a couple months of me thinking about it and doing my research, I finally came to the conclusion that Windows is better. I know Windows can have some minor glitches, but that's just how it is. I mean, that's just how Windows is supposed to be. Besides that, the thing's beautiful. It runs ultra smooth. The thing is it's like a tablet, you know. It's really good. And Windows 10 is designed to be a tablet operating system. In fact, most computers, the 4K model of the Dell XPS has a touchscreen. I was going to buy that, but it cost $2,000, and I figured I would go for the $1,000 model since I'm on a small budget. Okay, so this thing is just froze. I mean, it's I don't know what's wrong with this, honestly. I might do one of those like those S&M destruction video kind of videos and just go crazy and take an axe to the screen or something. Of course, that's sadistic, and I don't want to do that. And then the Dell XPS has a light beam indicator, like a LED. It's kind of like a thermometer for the battery. It's kind of like if you don't know how much the battery's at and you want to know if you should charge it before you power it on, it has an indicator. But this laptop doesn't. This thing's from 2000, I think maybe 9. I'm guessing. I don't know what year this is from, but the compact was never that good. I mean, this is what made people want to buy a Mac. It was when they made computers like this. Then in about 10 years, they went from something like this to something like this. So that's why I got a PC. I did a lot ton of research, and I finally came to the conclusion that the PC is a better choice computer since I know how Windows works and everything. And I've never used Mac in my entire life. And I'm getting ready to press this thing right open. The recording's at 2 minutes and this thing freaking froze. It's froze somewhere between the lock screen and the password screen. In about 3 minutes now, I've gotten sick of this thing is still froze, and oh, maybe not. You seeing that entire time I could have just clicked on the freaking screen? Now what the heck? Yeah, I hope you guys didn't see my password there. It doesn't really matter. The password in this thing isn't even secret. I use it on both my computers, so I don't get mixed up. Okay, I'm just gonna try and power this thing off now. It runs. I have Movie Maker on here because it just can't run anything else. The DirectX drivers are unreadable. If this thing probably doesn't even have any DirectX drivers, and the computer just runs like a real crap hole. I can't even use it half the time. So once this thing wants to behave and wants to this is gonna be a long video so I can cut it down in size. Hey, look, it finally opened up. Good for nothing kit. Shut down. See how long that took just to get the shutdown versus this Dell that took maybe a couple seconds, maybe a second and a half. Because Dell is just way better in general, and the fact that this is a newer computer and it has Intel i7 on and NVIDIA, this thing is gonna be a really good replacement. This thing is this laptop. See how long it's taking just to shut down? I mean, I don't know why I've had this thing for 5 years and I can't even figure out why it's being so slow. And I haven't had the money to buy something new until now, so I finally got a new Dell back in December of last year, and it's 2019. Wow, it's finally shut down. How long did that take? 4 minutes. Well, anyway, it's all done. The Dell obviously won that race. It's not even a comparison. All right, so that is my my old laptop versus my new laptop comparison. I will if you want to see more content like this, then please subscribe for more. I'll be doing more in the next couple weeks. More reviews, probably more gaming content, and whatever else I can throw out there. So, that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace out.